Okay, I've got a battle with PenguinX here from YouTube, Pokeforum, etc, etc. It's a black and white OU battle from months ago. I've just been neglecting to narrate this. So he's going to lead with Virizion and I'm leading with Hitmontop. I think he expected a Mach Punch, so went for the Giga Drain to get the health. He loses back, but I don't do that. I just go straight for the close combat, get it down to the red, and I can KO with a Mach Punch next turn. To just explain this here, that he is using it's more or less monotype fighting team, except it's got Tyranitar in it as well. So he's going to bring in an Infernape, so I'm going to switch in Chandelure, because it really can't do anything to Chandelure, except it goes for a U-turn and goes out into his Terrakion, which then I have to switch out into Ferrothorn because I can't touch that. Well, I can't outspeed, so I think he's running Scarf as well, so that makes it worse. So he's going to switch into Infernape, and I'm going to set up Spikes on the switch, but I won't be able to stay in, so I'm going to have to switch out. But I'm expecting he predicts me to go back into Chandelure, so I actually went into Hitmontop, but he goes for the close combat, and that just takes out my Hitmontop there. So that is that was a bit of a damn. So I'm going to bring in my Chandelure now, and I'm going to set up a substitute as he switches into his own Hitmontop, and I've got my sub up safely. So he's going to go for the Sucker Punch next turn, while I go for the Flamethrower, which is going to get him into the red. He's going to break my sub, and now that I know that I think his only move to damage me is Sucker Punch, so I'm going to set up a substitute so I can survive another Sucker Punch and KO him the next turn. So he's going to break my sub, and I'm just going to finish him off with, I think it's like Hidden Power or something. I don't know, I just picked something just in case he decided to switch into Terrakion or something, because then can ring Hidden Power Fire. No, not Fire, Fighting, God. Right, so he does bring in his Terrakion now, so I'm going to have to switch, and I'm going to go into my Latias, but he actually predicts that, thinking I was going to expect another Earthquake. He went for a Stone Edge, but it missed, so he's now going to bring in his Tyranitar, and I'm going to go for Surf. This is a Trick Scarf set, which I really enjoyed using in Gen 4. So the Surf looks like it's going to be a 3-hit KO. So I think, oh, okay, I'll just stay in. I'm thinking he might shoot me as well. So but he actually goes for the Crunch and gets me down to a really low amount of health, and I'm going to die to Sandstorm in a few turns. So I'm just going to spam Surf, and he lives on the tiniest amount of HP, and he's not going to take Sandstorm damage, and it's because he's getting leftovers, of course. So and I managed to somehow survive the Sandstorm on 3 HP, and I can just finish him off with the Surf, and I'll be going down to Sandstorm straight away. So we've got a double KO there. So I'm going to go back into my Ferrothorn, and he's going to bring in Terrakion. He's going to go for the close combat. I decided to stay in here and just go for the Dryer Ball, because I expected to be able to live whatever move he had, and he's going to take a bit of Iron Barbs damage anyway. So, pardon me. Yeah, so I'm going to be able to KO the Gyro Ball easily enough, because I think he's Scarf. I'm not sure if damage counts for Gyro Ball includes Scarf. I don't know, they might do, might not. Either way, so he's going to bring in his Infernape and just close combat and finish off my Ferrothorn. And he's actually going to take, Iron Barbs damage and get this defense drops, which is all good for me. So I'm going to bring in my Kyurem here, and he's going to switch, predicting the Dragon move, and he does that correctly because I go for the Draco Meteor. I was rather hoping just to finish off that Infernape, but I actually do a really decent amount to the Lucario, so I'm going to stay in and just go for another one next turn, but it actually misses, and he can go for the close combat and KO my Kyurem there, which is quite disappointing. I think he was actually expecting to outspeed me, but I'm running a Scarf set, so So I'm going to bring in my Terrakion, and I know I should outspeed him here, so he's actually going to go for the extreme speed just to pop my balloon thing, you know, those sort of things. And I'm just going to, he's actually going to go down to his life orb, so I don't get the defense drop, which is pretty key here, because I live on the tiniest amount of HP from his Infernape's Mach Punch, and I'm able to KO him back with, I think it's Close Combat or Stone Edge, I didn't actually see there. So, good game, PenguinX, that was quite good. I've not battled for ages, well, not done OU for ages, and I can't, because I haven't got Wi-Fi. And everyone on PO just beats me at OU, so, you know. I might have Wi-Fi at uni, I might not. I'm going on Sunday, I've got one more battle tonight after this, and I will upload that later on. But yeah, so, well, I'd say like, comment, sub, but, you know, I don't know if I'm going to be uploading anymore, so, whatever.